Let me talk to you! Yeah!
Today we'll be taking a look at the top 5 Marvel Legends Wolverine. Let's jump into it. So coming in at number 5 is a Wolverine that isn't really special. More like, just the typical Wolverine, as most of these Wolverines are on this list. It is called the House of X Wolverine. Now this is supposedly Old Man Logan, but in his sort of modern aesthetic brown suit. We're actually going to look at the next one, a modern tiger stripe Wolverine suit. Now is this one bad? No, it's not a bad one. I mean, you do get 2 different styled heads. One as are now, this is actually the alternate. It comes to packaging, the smirking sort of menacing head sculpt. And then he's got the opposite other head, which does have the facial hair from him, of course, being Old Man Logan. So is it the worst Wolverine figure? No, but there are other ones that are better than this one, which we're going to get to right now. Plus, this one kind of reminds me of the Ultimate Spider-Man show, if everybody remembers that. At the number 4 spot, we have, of course, the Heated Claws Wolverine, Adamantium Claws. This right here, again, as I said, number 5, is the moderate aesthetic of the tiger stripe suit. Again, this is not a bad Wolverine. If you have this one in your collection as your favorite Wolverine, it's a good one. The only thing it really brings down is 2 things. One, he did not need the Heated Claws. That was just a temporary ability that Wolverine had for a little while, then it went away. So it was kind of pointless to give us this Wolverine. What they should have, they should have given us alternate hands with the regular adamantium claws. You have the option. If you want to give him Heated Claws, you can. If you want to give adamantium, you can. What they included, though, was very minimum, because this one did not include the Build-A-Figure accessory. That's what they've been kind of doing with Wolverine lately. They don't include the Build-A-Figure part with him, but they do include him in a single card. But I've always said that if they did not include a Build-A-Figure part, throw in some extra accessory pieces to sort of make it worth their while to purchase another Wolverine, okay? But still, that's the point. This right here came with a Logan head that was actually part of a Amazon exclusive buy pack, which wasn't a bad choice, but personally I would have rather had a stern Logan head rather than, of course, a snarling, yelling Logan head, in my humble opinion, like other Wolverines we will look at as we get closer down to the bottom below. But still, is this again a bad Wolverine? No. There are things of it that's really good, but the Heated Claws, the lack of accessories really bogs it down. That's why it's at number 4. At the number 3 spot is a Wolverine that is probably very close to being in my top 10 figures of the year. That is, of course, right in front of you, the more brand new Deadpool Legacy Collection Wolverine figure. This is from head to toe a complete reuse. We've seen this before when they did a celebration, if you will, of Wolverine figures. This one, they did 2 versions of Wolverine from X-Men Origins. One had the pointier hair, which actually was part of the promotional art for the movie. And then, of course, for this head sculpt, you had it in the leather jacket. Now, I didn't get the Amazon exclusive one because that came with bone claws. It sold out in a hurry. I never got a chance to buy it. But to get this one here in my hand, get that experience with how this body is articulating and everything, I could see why a lot of people love this Wolverine, why it's one of their absolute favorites. Now, I kind of wish it did come with the bone claws, but what it came with was what it is. It comes with, of course, the dog tags, the adamantium claws itself, and also fisted hands. But if I'm going to be honest, I would rather have bone claws compared to fisted hands. That's just my personal opinion. Or give us the spiked up hair. I would have liked to have that. But this is fine what we got here. Again, it is a complete reuse, but it is definitely one. If you're not happy, you should pick it up. And in my opinion, it is at the number 3 spot. At number 2, which really revitalized the X-Men from the most hit cartoon, X-Men 97, we have It's Wolverine. Now, this guy is, again, a much better classic tiger stripe Wolverine. This guy is sold out everywhere. You can't get him without paying aftermarket price. I mean, come on, just be honest here. It is a great Wolverine, don't get me wrong, but we've had this Wolverine many times before. Everything of it is complete reuse from head to toe. Well, not the head. This head is a brand new sculpt, of course, exclusive to this figure. But everything else we've gotten before over the years with Wolverine figures being completely pinless, elbows and knees, of course, even though, again, some people will point out that the elbows and the knees are different coloring. Oh well. But it's just aesthetically a pleasing figure. And if you do not have this one, I recommend you do need to get it. It is probably the best comic book Wolverine you could ever add to your collection, but there is one that's just a bit above this one, and that's why he's at number 2. Coming at the number 1 spot is probably my favorite Wolverine suit of them all. That is the classic brown suit. This one is from the Marvel Legends Vintage Collection Wave. There is a much darker brown version from the old Juggernaut Build-A-Figure Wave, which is a nice one as well, but I prefer the brighter, more reddish colored brown and all that, which is really cool. I like this one. It does come with an unmasked Logan head. It comes with a decal down piece. No alternate hands like the rest of them, but still a pretty good Wolverine nonetheless. It is probably the best Wolverine you can pick up besides the X-Men 97 Wolverine. This one just overall is my personal favorite, and I like this costume more than any, and that's why it's at number 1. And that is it for my top 5 Marvel Legends Wolverine figures. Do you agree with my list? Do you disagree with my list? Let me know down in the comment section below, and also let me know what is your list of Wolverine figures. How many do you have in your collection? I'd like to know. Be sure to also like, subscribe, and share. And as always, guys, take care.